All right, here we are. We're back. Thank you guys so much for being patient with this episode coming out. As you're probably aware, this area that we were filming in got absolutely devastated by Hurricane Helene, and we wanted to do something to raise some money for the folks up there. Somehow, luckily, the fly shops that we filmed with, they're all okay. The people in them are all okay. That being said, they've all got family and friends that are not doing okay, and so we wanted to do what we could to try to help them out. So Peter, Jordan, and I, we put together this website, and we're going to have a raffle to raise money for the folks up there. And the way we're running it is we've got 3x4 fly pads that we've got made up. I don't have one yet because they're still getting cut as I'm filming this. They will be ready, and we'll be able to send them to you by the time this is live. So we're selling them for $50 a pop. All the money is going to go to the people that have been devastated and affected by this hurricane and the flooding that was caused from it. We've got a bunch of really cool guided trips. A bunch of guides stepped up, donated their time to this cause. And also we've got a lot of the companies that Peter and I both work with that have donated product to this cause as well. So go on the website, check it out. You know, there's some really cool opportunities to pick up some really cool merch, you know, for potentially $50. So I think that's a cool opportunity and a good way to help them out. Yeah, this episode, we're in Bryson City, North Carolina. As you guys are going to see, this fly shop is right on a river. I don't know how they didn't get flooded. Peter talked to Eugene. Eugene said that it was inches away from coming in, and it never did. So luckily for those guys, their shop is in good shape. This is one of the coolest videos we did during this trip. Absolutely loved filming with Seth and Johnny up there in North Carolina, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. That's enough of me talking. Here's some fishing. All right, guys, welcome to, what is this, part 3?
1576.
It's part 3. So we're up here in the mountains. We just got done with 828 last night, drove through the dark, tried to hit some deer. Several deer. Peter's still with me. I haven't lost him yet, trying to, but he has a Subaru and it keeps up with me way too well. I'm about to introduce Peter to my breakfast tacos. Now, if you don't know, Peter spent 10 years as a chef. So hopefully he doesn't judge this too harshly.
I'm sure it's gonna be Boston, but I didn't get this beautiful figure for no reason though, guys.
Then we're gonna tie up some flies and we're gonna scoot over to Bryson City and hang out with the guys from On the Fly.
Yeah, and then tonight I'm gonna cook dinner, and we'll see if it's worthy enough to have a few clips put on Skiff Wander Vidya.
The other thing, if you'll notice, there's a house behind me, and we're staying in it. After a week of living out of cars, we went on to Outdoor by Owner and decided to get ourselves a house for a couple nights so we can have a warm shower.
That was a big plus.
Do laundry.
Yeah.
Cook delicious food.
That's right.
Not over a fire. We've been cooking delicious food.
We've been cooking delicious food.
Hot dogs, brats.
Burgers, soups.
You guys go check out Outdoor by Owner. It's a lot like Airbnb, except all of the rental properties are within 10-15 minutes of world-class fishing.
Gave him the wrong number. And That's good. Is that it, Chef?
That's it.
Very nice, sir. Alright guys, it was a long drive from Banner Elk, but we're up here today at Fly Fishing the Smokies. This is the Bryson City Fly Shop, and we're about to go hit the water with Johnny and Seth. Seth is a 4th generation guide, and Johnny is probably one of the fishiest dudes we've ever had a chance to hang with. So just hang tight and we're going to show you how this goes.
Jumping in the river, swimming across.
Alright guys, we're at Fly Fishing the Smokies here, and today we got Mr. Eugene Schuler with me. Eugene, you've been fly fishing about a week now, right?
Yeah, about 2 days.
About 2 days.
Yeah,
That's really
2
good.
days.
So Eugene's actually a tournament caster, and they actually have probably the largest staff of guides here in the Smoky Mountains, in this section for sure. How many guys do y'all have on staff?
24.
24.
Currently 24.
Jeez. Jeez. So we're going to get to fish with the only ones that weren't booked because nobody liked them today. No, in all seriousness, it's going to be a great day. But Eugene, tell us a little bit about your area.
Okay.
About what you offer here, and about what this area has to offer.
Okay. We're located here in Bryson City. Our fly shop's located in Bryson City, North Carolina, which is the fly fishing capital of the South. That's its official designation. We've got the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, which is just right here backside of town. It's 2,910 miles of trout streams inside the park. It's all wild trout. Lots and lots of Forest Service streams, lots of state streams. You have the Tuckasegee right through the middle of town, so somebody says a river runs through it, it literally does here. It's stocked up heavily with the delayed harvest. It's just full of nutrients. It's a tailwater, really cool. The Nantahala is also home to here. That's one of Trout Unlimited's top 100. That's here as well, just a few miles outside of town. It's phenomenal. Tailwater sectioned it, and then upper freestone. It's actually a limestone-based bed in that thing. Really good place to go fish. Tons of warm water stuff as well. Fontana Lake, 4th deepest lake in the U.S. Little Tennessee River, which is just a heck of a smallmouth fishery. I started guiding when I got out of college in 1997. My dad was a guide. My grandfather started guiding full-time here in the Smokies in 1946. He come on from World War II, the Pacific Theater, and he started guiding full-time. So pretty neat, come from a long line of it. My son actually guides as well, so there's 4 generations of us now.
And we're going to be fishing with Seth today, right?
You will be fishing with Seth today along with Johnny, so
That's awesome.
Be a lot of fun there.
Now, you have a small collection of Winstons, am I correct?
Yeah, I do. I kind of like Winstons. We got 43 RO Winstons currently. God, I hope my wife does not see this thing or I'm going to get murdered.
Well, Eugene, you want to show us around the store a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking a little low. We had some busy weekend, and so it's a little sparse.
So you're making money?
Maybe. I'll tell you I'm
good.
going broke, brother, but you know, it's an illustrating thing right there. But yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Pete's driving now.
We don't have any gas.
Luckily, we're going uphill. We'll roll downhill, guys.
Johnny, when you watch this and you're wondering why I drove so slow, it's because I don't have any gas.
It's not looking good, guys. All right, so Johnny, we have hiked. It took us about 3 minutes to get from the car to here.
Yep.
So what are we looking for today?
We're here on a small blue line. I guess you could call it small, at least relative to the area, trying to catch some native brook trout.
Sweet.
So it should be fun.
What's our kind of tackle we're going with?
We're going with a big old foam hopper there, a little dry, or a little nymph below it. They should eat that hopper pretty good, but the nymph's maybe a backup plan.
Okay. Very safe and sorry. And what kind of rod are we using?
We're rocking a TFO here.
That's the new solution, and that's a 9-foot 4-weight. Why'd you choose the 9-foot instead of like Seth over there? He's rocking a Tom Morgan 4-foot 8-weight. Why'd you go with the 9 instead?
I like the 9 for the extra reach. You know, it's kind of counterintuitive, but on the smaller streams, you got a lot of pocket water, really complex water, and most of the time you're trying to hold your line out of the water, so that longer rod gives you that extra bit of reach. Versus the shorter rod, you know, you have to get a little closer to the fish, and they're real spooky.
So you either have a shorter rod for the tighter cover or a longer rod for the reach. So
exactly.
Either way, it's a compromise, and you're trying to figure out what style works best for you.
For sure. Perfectly put.
Well, show us how it's done. Let's catch some fish.
Let's do it.
Okay, so Johnny, while we were out on the water today, you had this really cool indicator, not a bobber.
I like it.
Indicator?
Indicator.
It's indicative of catching fish, apparently.
It is.
So this is actually really cool. I actually saw you move it up and down the line. Can you show folks how that works?
For sure. It's got a little piece of tubing on it, and the wool cinches down into the tubing when you make the bobber, and then you have just enough room to kind of slide it around as you need. It won't kink up your leader at all, or really your tippet. It's on 5X tippet. It won't kink up the tippet at all. And like you said, you can adjust the depth however you need.
I got the whole thing, boss. Huh? You get the whole thing too, boss? So Seth, you went a different direction, but it was equally effective, I would say. So if you don't want to use an indicator, what technique did you go with?
So I went with a hopper dropper today. So I'm running this little chubby Chernobyl fly right here, made by MFC. And then I got a clinch knot tied back here to the bend of the hook behind the barb.
Yeah.
With about, I'd say probably about 10 inches of 5X tippet running down to this little squirmy worm right here I tied with this tungsten head on it.
Right.
This guy gets down pretty quick, and the reason we want to use squirmy worms out here is a lot of times after a good rain, they'll get kind of washed out of the banks and the trees if the water gets kind of high. And that's why we want to use these squirmy worms. And this chubby right here just acts like a little grasshopper.
Indicator.
And an indicator as well.
And you had takes on the chubby and on the squirmy worm?
Yes, I did. I had heats on both of them.
Okay, so if I'm coming down here, how do I know what length to set that at?
So normally you want to set it close to your water depth.
Okay.
We've been fishing some kind of bigger pockets today and some pocket water, so I've just done a little bit of in between. Normally I'd set it about 16 to 18 inches away from the chubby right here, but today I ran it a little bit short to cover some of this pocket water just so I didn't get stuck.
Sweet. So if you guys don't have a New Zealand indicator, but you do have some big foam terrestrials, that'll work just fine, right?
Definitely.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Sweet. So guys, two really cool ways to work some beautiful water up here in North Carolina. So definitely stop by the Bryson City Fly Shop. Come give a holler at Eugene. Not if you're in a rush. No, Eugene's a wealth of information, and they've got 24 guides on staff that are there to help you out with whatever adventure you want to do. If it's a group trip, if you've got your family, you want to bring your kids. As you've seen today, these guys are on point. They are catching the fire out of fish, and they are ready to handle whatever kind of situation you want to enjoy. And they've got a variety of waters that you can go enjoy. So, dude, come here, Johnny, get up here. So guys, we had 2 outstanding guides. And thank y'all so much for just taking time out of your day.
Of course.
And hanging with us.
It's been fun.
Of course, yes.
It was so good. Pete and I actually got to catch some fish. But now that this is done and we've done the whole video, now yeah, thanks. And I'll see you guys later.
Sounds good.
How far do we have to walk to get out of here?
It's just a couple hundred yards.
Oh, not too far.
Just like it was a mile in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That was a bait and switch if I ever seen one.
Hey, it's been worth it, right?
Hey, can someone find the fly shop?
You can type it in on Google Maps, Fly Fishing the Smokies, or you can type in on your GPS 157 Everett Street and it'll take you right to us.
Right in downtown Bryson City.
And if I want to book a trip, just online or
Yeah,
give them a call?
you can book it online or you can call us at the fly shop at 828-488-7665 and we can get you all fixed up with it.
How long you been saying that phone number?
A while.
I don't even know it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, look. Oh God, that's awful. All right, look. Go check out the fly shop. Go fishing with them, boys. Hit like, hit subscribe, share this with your friends. Yeah, that's it. Next stop is Shady Creek down in Georgia. So we started in Georgia and we're going back to Georgia, and I don't know what's gonna happen anymore.
Got some more fish.
I'm so tired.